Welcome to all new and existing subscribers. Please pull up a chair, grab a cuppa and chillax with me while I read for you today. We're going to be doing a pick a card reading asking, did your person ever give a shit about you? Did they even care? Because so many of us wonder, and me included, through the journeys I've been through with twin flame and soulmate, karmics even, that you end up breaking up and you kind of wonder, what the hell was that about? Did this person even ever really care? Were their feelings true for me? Do they still care for me or even give a shit about me? So this is what we're going to look at today. I'm going to have 3 readings in front of you shortly, but first of all, I want to use the healing with the angel cards just to choose a special card for us today. What's the special message to start off opening up these readings today, these readings? What is the special message that we need to know right now? We just want one card. Just want one card for this beginning of this reading. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, the divine higher source, calling in those around us. We have to embrace our freedom, guys. It's time to be free from this connection or the energies that are tying you to this connection. Now, if you can see that smoke, it's just my incense. But it's about time to free yourself from this finally, because it really feels that it's something that's been holding or, hanging really heavy on your heart. That's what it feels like here. So I'm going to leave this here, because even this person in the nudity, it shows vulnerability, and a lot of you are feeling very vulnerable around this connection. It might have left you feeling quite naked. Maybe you really did open yourself up to this person and kind of like reveal your everything to this person, your emotions, your deepest feelings. And, it's kind of like it was just whatever's happened, guys. Everyone goes through different breakups. Some are very cut short and a quick cut off. It can be brutal. Some can be just usually, which is, very painful, obviously, a breakup can be. Very rarely is it a mutual agreement. But either way, there's a freedom here that needs to be embraced. Now, I do feel like I'm drawn to another one, so let's try again. Let's do another one as well. Just feel like there's another message to bring through for you guys today. Because I do get a lot of pain. There's a lot of hurt with this connection for you guys. There's a lot of question marks, actually. Children, you might have wanted to have children with this person. You might have children with this person. They might have been very immature as well, emotionally immature. There might have been them acting out like a child. It could be both ways. 2 people can act like a child sometimes, revert to that, child within that can be very pained, can lash out in an immature way. But it's also the inner child too. The inner child needs to be free of the pain. The inner child needs to be nurtured now within you, and nurtured and loved and taken care of, okay? Because it's given you a chance now to focus on this, being free from this pattern. I keep getting a pattern and a cycle with this person that you might have been undergoing many times with this person. It could have been an on-off situation. It could have been that you've had past lives together and have been brought together time and time again to finally deal with something, and it's just time to free yourself from this now. It's time to move on and feel validated in your own self. You don't need this person to make you feel validated. You are special, you are beautiful, you are a special person in your own right. So this is what it's about: standing strong, nurturing your energy, nurturing your inner child, coming into a place, I should say, of freedom and of light, playful energy. It's time to embrace your inner child and to be free and to explore, because this has tied you down too much, this connection. I feel the energy between the two of you is really, has been quite intense. And it's been hard for you to let go. And it's not saying that you have to let go. Everyone has their own journey with that. But it's about being able to put your energy into other things now, into yourself. feeling free to just be yourself, not having to wonder why this person left you or why it ended the way it did. And some of you might have children together where it's really tough, you know, to be able to be free. There might still be ties to this person, but it's about being able to see this from a very mature place as well, being able to realize, okay, I am free, and the relationship that my children have with this person is very different, you know, it's separate to me. And you may be free now to just focus on your children. Or your journey towards wanting a family. So I'm sorry if that noise is annoying in the background. I've just had the mowing man turn up. So I'm going to stop this now and we'll start soon once they go. I will soon be putting the 3 cards in front of you to choose from. Okay, guys? So here are the 3 readings that you can choose between. Reading 1, reading 2, or reading 3. Reading 1 is the Mythic Tarot. Reading 2 is the Divine Tarot that I created myself. And we've got the Crystal Vision Tarot. So welcome, guys. If you chose reading number 1, we're going to have a look for you. What's going on? Does your person give a shit about you? This is what the topic is. This is the title. So, you know, do they even give a shit? What is going on here? Do they care? Do they even care? You'll notice that I touch the cards a lot. It's how I channel, like how I tune in. It's through feeling the cards, seeing what energy is coming through. And I'll leave those there for a moment. So we've got the 4 of Swords reversed. This is usually someone who has to retreat and recuperate and rejuvenate and contemplate, meditate, and seek some respite and mental clarity. This person is stuck at the moment. Maybe they have retreated, but they're stuck because in their mind space, they're not receiving clarity on what to do in this situation. They are replaying in their minds the conversations, the arguments, the tension and conflict that you both had between you. This is playing on their mind. I almost feel, well, I do feel that this person's regretting what's happened between the two of you. They don't know how to come forward, and they haven't been able to come forward and speak their truth to you. They don't know how to come forward and make this right. And they've been playing victim. See, the victim card is here. With this, there is the victim. So they have, maybe you shut them out. Maybe you just had enough of what was going on. Maybe you were sick of being treated a certain way and they played victim in this time of retreating. Maybe they made you feel like you were the bad one, you know, that you were the monster, you know, that kind of thing. It's kind of like they know they stuffed up. I was going to say another word then. But they know they stuffed up. They know that they have been playing victim. They know that they are a coward or weak in how they dealt with things. This is a person that doesn't take... doesn't hold accountability. They were never held accountable, perhaps never came forward and said, you know, I was wrong, I'm sorry. No, they're playing victim like you've done them wrong. So, but also I get this feeling of them being stung by you, that it was a harsh ending perhaps, and that they have withdrawn and retreated, and it's like, ouch, you know, ouch. This bloody hurts. They don't know how to come forward. I feel like other people might have been in their ear at one stage and could have been influencing their decision in what happened with this connection. They have a lot of growing up to do. And I feel like you are definitely on their mind. I do feel they give a shit. I do feel like you guys were very close at one stage, even best mates. You know, this is how they want to be. They want to be your best friend. True friends stick together no matter what. There was a disloyalty here. There's an issue of maybe they chose another path or they chose someone else. They regret that now. They miss you. They miss you. They understand that you were extremely invested in this person, that you were willing to have a life with them, and they stuffed up. Either they weren't emotionally mature at the time. They didn't have the answers. They didn't know how to pursue this or to give you what you needed. And I feel like in their victim mode, what they say to themselves is, it doesn't matter what I do, they're never happy. You know, it doesn't matter what I give, it's never enough. So they're feeling like no matter what they gave you, it wasn't appreciated or it wasn't good enough, that they always felt they had to rise up further than they were able to. And that's their victim shadow self talking. But I do feel this deep love for you. I really do. We've got the undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. This person really does love you, but they're kind of like in a weak energy where others have maybe dictated to them how this is meant to be, or they've just been a bit of a coward. I keep seeing that coward word coming up. They don't have the courage to face you. But they miss you and they do love you. And it might be that they feel that they are missing their best friend in you. Sorry, that was my computer. But they're missing this with you. They're missing this connection. Let's see what else comes up here. Yeah, they need to face their fears. Definitely. Because I see you as like this big, Black Panther here, that you're kind of like sitting back and waiting and watching to see what they do. And that's why I feel like they're stuck, because they don't know what to do. They're kind of like feeling like you've really told them off. You've really put them in their place, and they don't know what to do about that. So they might have come from a place of not being able to give you what you needed in terms of an explanation, because they didn't know. Some of them don't even know why they reacted the way they did, or didn't take action when they could have and should have. They were lazy in the connection. They weren't giving as much as you were. And that could be because they didn't have the knowledge on what to do or what to give to you, or lack of self-esteem. Could have been some mind games going on there for a while, like to the point where you just didn't get answers and you were like questioning them, and they weren't providing answers to you, and were being stubborn in some ways. And you just had enough, it looks like here. You were sick enough. You had enough, and you were sick of this person acting like the victim. You wanted them to step up and be strong and face you and be confident and take control of, guide this relationship as well, where it felt like you were doing most of the work. So I do see this person does give a shit about you. They do really love you and they do care. They just feel like they can't make wrongs right. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're extremely attracted to you. I feel like this person's also watching you from a distance. So it could be social media stuff here, but they're seeing that you're getting on with your life, and they are really attracted to the fact that you know what you want and you go for it. You might be in another relationship right now and they're kicking themselves and they just don't have any idea how to get up off the ground, stand strong and give you what you need, or to confront you and to offer an explanation or an apology. They have some growing up to do, especially when it is around their family and their friends, because I feel like they put a lot of emphasis on other people, and they probably did, rather than the connection initially. but they are extremely attracted to you. They see you that you were their best mate, you know, like they have that very strong, close bond with you. And I feel like they would want to be really good friends with you. If it can't be a relationship, I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you out of their life. They would want to get back to being at least friends because they feel that there's a strong bond there, that they feel like they can't give you what you need romantically and in a relationship, but they definitely want a connection still with you, because they seem to know that they're just not emotionally ready, that they do have some things to sort out, and there is a lot of fear in them at standing up. And I get also that they are kind of like waiting. It's kind of like they hope from afar that you'll be able to, like, something in your life will open up for them. And they might be waiting for you to kind of, like, in their mind, as they're in that victim mode, thinking, I hope this person comes to their senses and, you know, comes back to me and communicates, because you might have closed this off. You might have just told them where to go. And it's kind of like that they, like, wow, you know, I really feel like you really put them in their place. You told them what for. And you stood up basically and told them, you know, I'm not putting up with this crap. This is my values. These are my values and I'm sticking to them. And if you don't choose me, then I'm out of here, and you got to grow up and stand up and fight for this. And they just didn't. We've got, oh, look, the Watcher, snow leopard. Now this is interesting. We have a panther and we have a leopard. The snow leopard is the Watcher. They are watching you from afar. They're watching to see what's going on in your life. I feel like it's a way, like they're waiting to see when there's an opening in your life for them to sort of come back in. But they're not very assertive. They won't come to you assertively. If anything, they may do it, like, test the waters with you. Send a very light text message or Facebook message or something like that along the lines, where they might have a friend, if you have mutual friends, kind of just bring them up in a conversation with you. It's kind of like very passive. I feel like this person can be passive aggressive in some ways. And they do know that they were in the wrong, though. They do know this. But they kind of feel like even to come forward to you and offer an explanation or an apology would just, you know, they'd have the door slammed in their face kind of thing. They just don't feel like there's any point, because you kind of have gone very strong in your path, moved on, and you basically let them know you don't need them, you know, if they're going to be like that. So basically, you know, looking at this, they are absolutely attracted to you. They do give a shit about you. They actually have a lot of regret that it turned out the way it did. They know that they're just not emotionally ready and that they did the wrong thing. They allowed others to perhaps dictate to them how things were going to be. They made wrong choices, but they really do miss you. They love you. They're watching you from afar. They're trying to face their fears to confront you. That's what it looks like right now. And I just feel that they're very sorry that they didn't have that. You know, it's kind of like they need that spine. They need that strong backbone, that spine, you know, within themselves, to just be strong and stand up. Because I think you, in some ways, have kind of looked at them and thought, oh my God, you know, grow up. And you might have had a bit of like being very pessimistic about them and where they're going on their path because of their choices. And you might have thought they were stronger, because it feels to me that they might have come in quite strong in the beginning, very maybe confident in the beginning, but then I keep getting that they've allowed others into their ear, whether it be family or friends, or their own fears, you know, their own fears, their inner voice, whatever. It's just, they had the chance to commit to you and they just crumbled, it looks like. They just crumbled. They just couldn't deal with it. Freaked them out too much, and now they feel sorry for that because they've lost out. So that is it, guys. That is it. They do give a shit about you. They do care. There's just a hell of a lot that they need to work out within themselves. I just want to pick a card here. Yeah, they want harmony in this connection because there's been too much tension, and especially with the way things have been left. It's kind of like it's just up in the air, and for them it's a constant battle in their mind. It's constant conflict what's going on here. They might have a low self-esteem, so they're trying to find balance and harmony within themselves, but also want this with you. So I hope that's helped you guys. Comment below if it resonates. Welcome to you who chose reading number 2. Let's have a look. Does your person give a shit about you? Let's have a look. What's going on? A few cards came out in this one. All right, might leave those there for a moment. I'll take that one over. Right, so what do I want to see? These are my own cards that I created. So just having a look. First up, what's going on with their mindset. This person might be a little bit of a slow person coming forward. They might take their time in moving forward. They might be a little bit of a hermit. Got the Virgo energy here. And yeah, definitely got Virgo. Virgo and Virgo, the hermit. So this could be a Virgo you're dealing with, or it's just the energies coming through anyway. This is a person that plans methodically in coming forward to you. And I feel like this person, when I see the Four of Air reversed, this is resting and recovering, recuperating, taking time out. But this person, what are they doing? It's like they're trying to tell themselves that they can deal with this without you, okay? Because I feel like they're a little bit overly confident in some ways, but yet the Nine of Air shows me that they are really stressed out about this connection and about how it went down. And I feel like they might have been taking too much time to get this happening with you, to work with you, because we got the Three of Earth, which is the two people coming together to forge a path and to create something together, and it's that teamwork. This person didn't want to let go of this connection, it feels. But yet there's a withdrawing. They took too long or something. It's like there's a procrastination going on here. The intention was there to work with this with you. We've got 2 recovery cards. Even the Hermit is withdrawing. So it feels to me that this person had intentions and dreams and goals towards moving towards you and having this connection built. And then something's happened where they've withdrawn. And it wasn't in a very positive way because they're both reversed. Okay, they're both reversed. Normally the Hermit is someone that will go within, and if it's a masculine especially, they go within their caves to sort out and process what it is they need to. But it feels like there was a block in the road regarding this Knight of Earth, you know, this masculine perhaps, or just the person coming towards you. This person coming towards you, it just feels like that it took too long. It was just like maybe you were sick of waiting for them to get their stuff and, you know, sort it out, because it looks to me like they were working on themselves. There's a few things they had to do in their life. Could have taken years for you to wait for this person to come to you. And at one point you thought, okay, there's going to be some victory in this. And then something happened here. And it's a sad feeling because I feel like both of you were dedicated to making this work. But I feel like there's a self-esteem issue here with this divine masculine or divine feminine, whoever we're talking about here. This person has self-esteem issues. They might come across as quite confident, but I think when it comes to the crunch time, because this is only a 3, yes, they want to build something with you, but they gave up, it feels like, because it's like they just suddenly withdrew. And some of you that'll resonate with. They allowed their fears to get involved, even though they wanted this with you. And there's fertility here, so it could be that you might have had children together, you might have a child together, or you might have talked about children, because it's about building a life here, and it feels like it was just really planned towards this, and then something happened here. And so just when you thought this was victorious and moving forward, bang, something's happened. There's been a withdrawing. This person just couldn't fulfill this goal with you for whatever reason. They might have been in another relationship, but it shows fertility around children, but something growing. There's joy in their heart for you. They really do love you. We've got the spiritual or legal contract. This could be a contract that you have with this person that there is a legal things going on. There might have been legal stuff going on, especially if it's around children. Or they might have been undergoing some legal stuff. Maybe that's why they couldn't come towards you. But we've also got spiritual contract, which shows that you guys are spiritually bonded. And, you know, with this, they did actually want to grow with you and have something come to fruition with you. They wanted to. It's like that you nourished them. You know, drink more water and eat foods with water. So basically what this card is saying is that you nourished them. You nurtured them. You were their nourishment. And so they might have just seemed like they came in and got what they wanted and then left again, even though that wasn't their intention. I feel like this person chose another path. So whether that be withdrawing and just moving away from you, you might have closed the door to them. But from what I see here is that this person really does have a lot of feeling for you. They are very good at hiding their feelings, this person. They tend to withdraw, they go within, but whilst they're in that retreating mode, they don't necessarily acquire the wisdom that they need. They just let it go. So this person had a mission, was working towards you so far into this, was committed so far into this, then freaked out and backed off, and it's gone to crap. Okay, that's what I see. But what I see here is that this person had the intention, does give a shit about you, wanted to build this joy and this life with you, wanted to travel with you perhaps. It was for the long term. This person doesn't want casual flings or anything like that. But I feel like this person also knows that they're not completely ready. So they're not a king or a queen. They're still a knight. Meaning that they've still got some growing up to do there. They've got to be able to look within at why they want this. They followed their heart. They did follow their passion towards you and their chemistry and all that. And they had the intention of building a family or a home with you or just a very beautiful, committed life. But then they got so far with you, then they retreated. Yeah, so I feel like they're lost without you. I do get that feeling that they feel a void in their life, even if they're with someone else. There might have been a third party situation going on for some of you. But I really, that's saying that it just doesn't feel that either. Like it could resonate with some of you. But I don't really feel like the Knight of Earths are usually very trustworthy. They're very loyal. They plan for things. So it's not like just like a Knight of Wands where they're in and out really quickly. This person was here on a journey with you. We've got 2 9s, which is completion. It's nearing to the end of the cycle here. We've got the 10s next. So this person just felt like it was just too much to bear, too much of a burden perhaps, or responsibility to bear. They just weren't ready on their journey to do that. They wanted to take it all on and then realized, holy crap, like this is just too full on for me. I just don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I've got it in me to do this, to keep it all together. See, you got the water and fertility, watering the, the crop or whatever. It shows that there is this abundance and something is able to grow. And it was growing until they chose another path. So it says to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like this person may come back to you. So we've also got, what does this say? Red-crowned crane. Loyalty, see? Loyalty. This person is loyal to you. They still love you. They still have these deep feelings for you. They may not be sharing. And you're on their mind, and they don't want to fail. They don't want to fail you. They feel like they've failed in some way by withdrawing or having to retreat. Because this is showing me they felt on fire, like they were just feeling victorious and elated and excited to start this journey with you. But then something happened where they've become scared and they've become very anxious and stressed about, can I do this? Can I actually give this person everything that they deserve? But I feel like there's a coming back because this person's very loyal. There is a loyalty card. They do want to work with you. They do want another chance, I'm hearing. And it might have been an on and off thing or just a very slow thing, and then it stopped, and then it could be like almost like an on and off thing, but I don't really get that so much as on and off. It just feels like this person's sort of always there in the background. Yeah, and I mean, it's interesting because they may come and go, but it doesn't feel like a fling type thing. This person's really strong in your heart, as I feel you are in theirs. It's just external circumstances that have prevented this, and this person still needs to just take control of that fear and grow courage within themselves. And they do need to take some time out to really contemplate, but they're not really doing that. I feel like this person's still focusing on their career path or their other hobbies or whatever they're doing. It feels like they're focusing on other things rather than going within, and they need to do that to see the answers, to feel the answers of what to do in this situation with you. And some of you might hear some communication from this person and wonder why they're communicating with you if they're not kind of like committing or stepping forward to you in any way. Let's have a look at the last message. Got two here. Yeah, look at this, study and abundance. We are looking at fertility as well, which is interesting because it's about abundance. And I see the sunflower here. I think it's a sunflower. Oh no, it might not be. It could be a daisy. I don't even know now. But it's just that yellow. It's like the solar plexus, feeling joy, feeling abundant. Maybe this person is off studying. There's a path that they're on right now that's probably taking up a lot of their energy and time. Maybe at the time that they were moving forward towards you, they had another pathway that they had to build, and it was just too much all at once, building a relationship as well as their own career or their study path. So it feels to me that there's abundance in this, being able to also look within at the higher meaning, the spiritual contract here, what this is all about. Because I think with that knowledge, you're not going to be able to take it too personally why this happened. But it definitely shows this person does care. They do give a shit about you, even if it doesn't seem that way, because as I said, they're very good at hiding their feelings. They might be non-emotional at times. And they might be too scared to reveal any kind of feeling towards you because they know they're not ready. And they don't want to leave you down that kind of path just yet. They want to be able to, when they do come in again, be able to be at a point where they can offer you something. So they're off learning. They're off learning them about themselves, about this journey. I do feel like they will go within. They will go within, but they're just going to take their time. Patience is required with this person because, I mean, they do take their time. And that's probably why it sort of fizzled out too, because they were too busy doing other things or focusing on other things. Excuse me. And then at the same time, you're just like, I can't wait this long, you know, for this person to get their act together. So the question answered is that, yes, they do care. They do give a shit. They're just still working on themselves. And I do feel there'll be contact. They do want to come back, guys. So I hope that's helped you. If it resonates, comment below and subscribe if you want to keep updated with further readings. Hey, guys, if you chose reading number 3, welcome. Let's have a look if your person gives a shit about you. Let's see what they're doing. A few cards came out in this one. You're getting quite a few cards in this one. It'll be a big reading. All right, let's have a look. So, Temperance, they're tempering their energy right now. I feel like this person feels foolish. They feel sad. They're trying to balance the energies between the two of you, or even within themselves. We've got the fire and the water here. So it could definitely be a twin flame connection we're talking about here. This is usually the twin flame card too. Temperance is Sagittarius energy as well. This person walked away. It feels like they walked away from this connection, or maybe you did. Could be the opposite. But somebody walked away and abandoned this. And what it feels with that is that it was a quick cut off. This person could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is usually the Aquarius energy. What I see with this person is that they come through very logically. They're very organized. They have wisdom now. They've come into wisdom, and they are feeling that they want this 10 of Cups with you. They're starting to realize what their past mistakes were with the Judgment card here. They have had that whole journey of judging themselves, but they want to work really hard, or they are really working hard on themselves. It's a dedicated effort that they're working on. They want to come through towards you very strongly and communicate. This is the energy that I'm getting from this person. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, so it's a significant feeling, it's significant emotion within this person. Now, it's interesting because Aquarians don't normally show their feelings. They can come across as very aloof, very neutral, but this person I feel is wanting, and I feel this energy really strong with this person, is that they want to come forward with making it right now. They want to make it right now. So this is interesting. Some of you might not believe this, but this is what I'm seeing, is that maybe you walked away and this has caused them to come into this energy here. So they've had a lot of time on their journey to reflect on this and why it ended the way it did. And it feels to me that they're now wishing for this happy ever after with you. They realize that there was a choice that they made in the past that really did affect you and this connection, but they feel it was the right thing to do at the time. So they are coming into this Judgment card. They're sort of been able to go through that dark night of the soul phase. They've learned a lot about themselves. They've learned a lot about this journey around love and who they are as a person as well. They never stopped loving you. They never stopped caring for you. It's always been there in their heart and soul, even if they never showed it. Let's see. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And confusion. Communication. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do to relax until then. I feel like this person's going to make communication with you. I feel like they're going to come back and speak with you. They're going to see that there's a golden opportunity to come into your life and communicate, which might actually confuse you, because you might be thinking, well, I thought this was entirely over. Could come out of the blue for you guys where they do communicate. And with the confusion, once this happens, this person may give you some clarity that you've been seeking. So there's something that you've been wanting to know about this person. I hear the why, why question of why it ended the way it did, or why did they react the way they did. and I feel like this person may have just cut you off. They might have just ghosted you and you were really hurt and confused. And now they want to come back with an explanation as to why that occurred, or why they just couldn't be with you. Why did it end the way it did? I really feel like they want to come back with harmony and peace in their soul for you. I feel like they have balanced out their energies. This person might have been quite reckless and volatile in their life. They might have had a bit of a coloured past. There might have been addictions and drugs or lots of sex, or it's that kind of wild energy. But I feel like they've really come into this tempered energy now, where it's kind of like brought in and balanced now, and they realize that, you know what, you're the one they want to be with. You're the one they've always had this vision of having this family life with. And they're, 10 of Cups is the reunion. It's the union. It's coming together in this happy, blissful, emotional fulfillment. So it's kind of like they know what they want. They're very determined to bring this in, but it's like they're also sitting back waiting and watching what you're doing and what's going on. So it could be that you might already have a partner in your life, and that's why it might confuse you with them coming in again, because you might feel like, well, I didn't know that, and now these feelings are coming back for me, and I don't know what I want to do. Some of you might even think, I don't know if I really want to go down this path with this person again. Especially if you're in a connection with someone that you might not really have strong feelings for right now, or that you have been contemplating on leaving. If this person comes back, bang, it's going to be really confusing for you as to like, wow, I don't know if I really want to go down this path again. The opportunity's there. The doorway will be open for you to go with this person. There could be email, text messages, that kind of thing coming through rather than a phone call initially. But I feel like this person definitely wants to come in and explain to you what was going on in the past for them, why they acted the way they did. Improving health. So they might have even had some health issues. They might have had to have really worked on themselves. As I said before, that I felt like there might have been, for some of them, addictions, or they were very much in their shadow side, making really reckless choices and decisions in their life, and have hurt a lot of people along the way. I can see that within this person, that they have gotten with people and then just cut them off and just gone on to the next one. Like, that's how it kind of feels that they were in their immaturity, or even in their younger years, if we're talking age. So this could have been years ago. This could be years past now that you knew this person, and they're coming in with a different energy now. They've matured and grown in themselves. They've done their healing work. They want to see this grow with you. I feel like they're kind of looking at it and thinking, geez, I really stuffed up in this connection. I hope this person will understand where I've come from, and why things happened the way they did. I feel like this person would be would step forward with assertive energy to you. I feel like they're very they hold accountability, so they're not afraid of owning it, of where they went wrong. And the connection, they didn't think it was going to have a huge effect on them when it first ended. They thought that they could just get on with things and pick themselves up like they have in the past. And for some reason, you affected them. You affected their heart. You affected their way of thinking. And even though they went off and did their own thing, they have been working hard on themselves. And now they want to rush back in and tell you all about this, that they realize that they never forgot you. They have always loved you. They've had this strong passion for you, but they were never able to express it. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. They want to come through with a playful energy with you. They might be reminiscing also back on the earlier times together where you were having a lot of fun, and when things weren't so serious as well. Yeah, I mean, you can see these people on a swing, so it's kind of like just being in the moment, being embraced in each other's arms. Could have been that you went on a ride together. The rides at a I'm trying to think of the bloody name now, expo or whatever it might be. It's been years since I've been to one. I can't even remember the name of it. But it's like you go to a play. What am I thinking of? My brain has just gone completely just dead with this now. I'm trying to think of the bloody word. I give up. If you know the word, comment below. But what I'm trying to say is like going to the show. You've got all these rides to go on together. Life's a bit of a up and down journey. And it's kind of like this person just wants to chill with you and just do fun things with you. They want to come in, yes, be serious with you in terms of being committed. But they want to have fun. They feel like they've missed out on that with you because it might have been like that in the beginning and then things just ended too fast, and they really want to get to know you again. They really want to embrace you and embrace this playful energy here as well. And I feel like there's music I'm listening to. It's kind of like it's really strange what I'm hearing here. It's like Back to the Future, that movie. And you've got the, like, I think it's the songs from the 1950s or 60s. And I just think it's beautiful. Like the music, like I'm hearing that song Earth Angel. I think they play that. I can't even remember now. But it's like from that era. And I feel like this person might not even be from that era, but they have this really old soul, you know, and it's this kind of true romantic energy coming through with how they are. They could be quite conservative in some ways, but also very spontaneous in other ways. So weird that's coming through, the Earth Angel song. It goes, Earth Angel, will you be mine? Something like that. I've got to remember the words, but it's so cool. I love that song. So that's amazing that's coming through for you guys. And we have Raven, which says news. You are going to hear news from this person. Absolutely. It feels like they're coming in very strong, very soon. That they are determined to make communication with you. And to let you know that this is what they want with you is the 10 of Cups. Even if they know, for some reason, if they know that you are with someone else or that it just can't be at the moment that you do get back together, I still feel like they want to come in with this explanation as to why it happened the way it did, why they might have had to have cut it off or walk away, or that you had to walk away, why they were reckless and, restless back then. They want to come through, and it's not like they're coming through with excuses. They just really want to make it right, that that you understand that they do care and that they do have feelings for you more deeper, like deeper than you even know. They never really expressed it to you. Not to the depths of what they feel. And I think it's only been since also you've been apart that the love for you has grown even stronger, and they've come to realize, holy crap, you know, I really feel this for this person. I miss this person. I love them. I love their soul. I feel like I know their soul. I belong with this person. That's how they see it. And they've had to learn some harsh lessons along the way. They might have been treated by someone else how they treated you. And that's kind of like the karmic thing there, where they've been shown that, like, holy crap, this is what I did to you. And they understand the pain that they put you through. And they want to make it right. Right, let's see what the special message is here for you guys. Oh, there it is. So nature. This is gorgeous because this is telling you to ground your energy, but it also might be that you guys meet outdoors somewhere. I want to get another card. I want to get another card for you. Be true to yourself, I'm hearing as well. Guardian angel is surrounding you. Didn't we just say earth angel before as well? That's so amazing. So this person, this is so interesting. I'm getting Archangel Michael. Now, he's the angel of courage and protection and mercy. And he comes through with his sword of truth, which is interesting because the King of Swords reminds me of that kind of energy where they're coming through with integrity, and it's kind of like that justice, having to make things right and balanced. And it's kind of like he might see you, he or she, I should say, I'm just saying he because it's a king, but he or she, no matter who you're asking about, sees that you're like a guardian angel, that you did really take care of them, that you are this beautiful natured person. Yeah. Could be that you see this person coming in as a guardian angel for you as well. You're going to see and feel that they've got such strength in their soul now, and they walk their talk. There's integrity, and maybe you've been praying to your angels that, you know, this person comes back to you. Maybe you've been praying for your divine soulmate or twin flame to return to you, and that they go off and learn their lessons, and this is an answered prayer. This could be it too. You've been getting signs out in nature. It could be in the form of animals or birds, or just something that you notice. It's constantly there. It's interesting, the ravens coming up. Maybe you're seeing lots of crows or ravens around you. Sometimes when they're very loud and in packs around you, it can represent that news is coming to you. Intention. This person is setting the intention to come to you. They're really focused. So just be aware of this, guys. You know, be prepared to hear from them. And don't be afraid to ask them questions when they do come in, because I feel like they're ready to answer them. So they do give a shit. That's what I see here. They might not have before shown that, but they do. So I hope this has helped you. And if it resonates, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.